are heading, to hopefully have a good night out, maybe head to Barnes & Noble, and Melanie is going to get Rainbow Rowell book. Update on the Rainbow Rowell event. We are not going, because, Rainbow Rowell is sick, and so she's not going to be personalizing books, and Miss Thing over here doesn't want to go.
Well, we live an hour away, and I don't.
Yeah, we drive a long ways, and she doesn't want to drive all that way not to get a book personalized. But we are going to Barnes and Noble.
Pick up my book sign and maybe some other books, hopefully.
I've had a really hellacious week, so I'm gonna have a few drinks tonight. You know, just to shush. But anyway, yeah. And,
it was pretty sad because one of the ladies, she flew her daughter in from New Orleans for this event, and the lady at Parnassus called me back because it said I need my $50 tickets refunded, and she's like, I was in a meeting, and she called back. She said, I was in a meeting. Were you the parent who's bringing their daughter in from New Orleans to see Rainbow? I said, no. So I really feel bad for the people that are traveling all the way from New Orleans to visit them, to see Rainbow Rowell. I mean, she's going to speak, and there's going to be some...
Yeah, but she, unfortunately, and we know people get sick, and it's not her fault.
No, it's not her fault.
She's not going to be signing books, so...
But the other thing is, on Twitter, there was a lot of posts about parents bringing their sick children to the Boston.
Yeah.
So, guys, I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but if your child's sick, don't bring them to an event, okay? It makes it hard on poor Rainbow. She lost money, she lost money for this event, and she's just not feeling well, because parents, I mean, there were like 10 people on Twitter saying, I hope it wasn't my child, So apparently there was a flu epidemic going around in Boston, and people getting sick. So we have very bad immune systems anyway because of our TS. So I don't want to get sick. And if I want to sign book, I'm sure Barnes and Noble will be able to sign the book. They'll have copies like on Black Friday of different books signed by authors. They won't be personalized, but they'll be signed. So,
But again, it's not her fault.
No, it isn't her fault. Bless her heart.
Nothing
against Rainbow Rowell.
And it's not that we're not going to get the book. It's just now she's going to Barnes and Noble to get it.
So
because we're not going to drive all the way that way, unless we're going for some reason. Anyway, yeah. I guess we'll update you later. That's all we got now. We're just about to get this night started, or this day.
And she may come back for CFest.
Yeah, maybe she will.
And if she does that, CFest, and they allow people to do books all the time. I mean, they bring as many books as you want to get signed by your author. I mean, I brought 3 books for Becky Albertalli to sign last time, so maybe that will happen. So we will catch you in a few.
Bye.
Hey. Date night. So we're having a little bit of sushi at our favorite sushi restaurant for our anniversary. So we got some sushi, and it looks yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Good dinner. Hello, Book World. So I have finished The Babysitter's Coven, and this is a very, very good book. 17-year-old Esme Pearl starts seeing all these things going on when she's babysitting children, and she doesn't understand what all's going on. I don't want to ruin anything about the story, but It is really good. It's kind of like These Witches Don't Burn and The Undead Girl Gang, in my opinion. It was a very good book. However, there's a lot of to be continued blues in this book. So, if you don't like to be continued, it's going to be hard for you to wait for the second book to come out for this one or These Witches Don't Burn. I also finished Pumpkinhead by Rainbow Rowell and Faith Erin Hicks. This was a very good book. It was about these friends that are seasonal friends. Josiah, he's called Josie, and his friend Deja. They work at this pumpkin patch throughout the year, and it goes on their journey working at the pumpkin patch for the year. Can't go into too much detail with the graphic novels because graphic novels are so short that you could easily give away the ending. I finished the Leslie Meir Haunted House Murders. We have 3 stories, one by Lee Hollis, one by Leslie Meir, and one by Barbara Ross. The first story is Haunted House Murder. First story is Haunted House Murder. The second one is Death by Haunted House by Lee Hollis. And the third one is by Barbara Ross, is Hollowed Out. The first one is about some neighbors moving in to Lucy Stone's neighborhood. Lucy Stone works for the Penny Saver at Tinker's Cove, Maryland. Her son Patrick comes into town, and there's a big uproar in the community about this house. The second story is a very good story. It is by Lee Hollis. The house next door to Holly Powell has been absent for 2 years. It's been abandoned by the owner after they died from mysterious circumstances. And this new family take possession of the house. So there is some rumors going around about the house. The third story in the book is called Hollowed Out. I'm sorry if I'm looking down a lot. Sometimes you have to go into the book to look at some notes you might have left. But Hollowed Out is by Barbara Ross. The history of hauntings and ghosts in the town, the ghost sightings in Buxman Harbor, is perfect for celebrating Halloween in Buxman Harbor. One of the guys decides he's going to set up a kind of a mystery tour, or a spooky tour, or haunted mystery tour. And one of the places where the sleuth works, she works at this place where there was supposed to be a haunting, a ghost there that haunts at the restaurant. And there is a murder that takes place. One of the actors that on this haunted road tour is murdered, and now they have to find out who murdered this actor that was portraying the guy that was murdered previously in years past on this haunted house tour. So it's like a tour bus that takes you to all these ghost sightings and all these places in the town. So it's a very good book. I enjoyed it very much. If you enjoy these books as much as me, let me know. Send me a comment. Like, comment, subscribe to this video. And we'll see you in a few minutes for another vlog. Hi.
Hi.
I just finished reading Candy Corn Murder by Leslie Meir, and it was an amazing book. And Patrick is 4 years old in this story, and it actually flashes back in time and deals with the past and the present Halloween, or Halloween time. And there's a big Halloween pumpkin festival, and someone is murdered at this Halloween festival. So it's really kind of cool. I enjoyed the book. If you're looking for a good Halloween read, Candy Corn Murder would be a great one by Leslie Meir. So I finished that one. So I'm doing a lot of cozy mysteries this fall for some reason.
I haven't been feeling the greatest, so I haven't read a whole lot.
Oh, we're gonna try to get us some coffee, and
It's too early in the day. I haven't had my coffee or anything, so stay tuned.
and we will catch you in a few. If you're into cozy mysteries, I hope that you do pick up Candy Corn Murder by Leslie Mayer. This is a really good story about a town that's holding a pumpkin festival, and everybody's involved, and it's a small town of Tinker's Cove. So they're all excited about the pumpkin festival that's going on, and they're wanting everybody to come out and show support, and there is a murder and lots of things happening in the book. And cozy mysteries, remember that they start with book 1 and then they could have like 12 books, but the murder or the story will wrap up in each book. So each mystery, there's a different mystery in each book, but for character development you want to start with book 1. But if you don't care that much about character development and you just in it to learn about the mystery, then you can start with any of the books. I believe this is book 4 in the Lucy Stone Murders by Leslie Mayer. So I hope that you have a chance to read that book. Also, Shannon was very kind because we missed seeing Rainbow Rowell. She did pick up this book. It's the Barnes & Noble edition of Rainbow Rowell's Wayward Son. Carry on my wayward son, don't you cry no more. Anyway, I love that song and the guitar riff. I'm going to be a little silly. So, anyway, that's what we've been up to.
Hello, we're closing out the vlog. See my new glasses, they are for gaming and not reading, but gaming and computer. If you're someone that's at a computer nonstop like me, because I work I do medical billing and I game. But hope you're enjoying this 5th week of Sarathon. It was just Queen of Shadows.
Yeah, so make sure you're joining Sarathon and reading Queen of Shadows.
And join whenever you want, because if you've read Queen of Shadows and want to start with us the next book next week, go right ahead. Next week, I believe, is Empire of Storm.
And our partner in crime, or Shannon's partner in crime, because I'm not doing the readathon, is Melissa.
Yes. I had to think.
Melissa from Melissa Reads. Melissa and Barnsey. So please join them with the readathon. It ends. The Queen of Shadow will end Sunday, and then they'll go to the next book. But this week they're reading Queen of Shadows, so enjoy that. And
Get the book here.
we hope you have enjoyed. We hope you have enjoyed our little vlog we put together. And we love you all. We wish you
Peace, love, books, and coffee.
and many blessings.
Bye.
Bye.